Welcome everyone to another edition of the Ed Jesse Encounter, where all we do is promote you. All right, anything going on, anything fantastic, anything amazing going on in life, I want to show the world. All right, and here with me, I have a rapper extraordinaire, aka duplicate of me. And his name is Xavier Lee. So everyone, meet Xavier. Xavier,
What's up?
what's going on, man? Thanks for being on the show, man. Appreciate
Thanks
it, bro.
for having me, bro.
For sure, anytime, man. So, as I mentioned, you rap.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have out now. Is it one album and then a couple mixtapes, or like what is?
I got like one mixtape on SoundCloud, and I got an EP on Spotify, and then I just got like a bunch of loose tracks on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Probably like 30 songs on SoundCloud, just hanging around, floating around.
Right. Well, now about rap, right? That's I would say. Is it safe to say that that's like your main passion outside of like your regular day-to-day life? Like that's your actual like passion, your hobby?
Yeah, but I've been getting more like first is rap, but I've been getting into comedy. Like I've been thinking about doing stand-up.
Okay. Now, I was actually listening to Ryan Davis. He was actually kind of talking shit about us light skinned folk not being able to be comedians. So that would actually be a nice avenue.
Richard
man.
Pryor.
I think that
Mike Epps,
that's
Cat Williams.
That's close to like
Nah.
the borderlines.
Nah, they're light skinned.
Yeah.
They're light skinned.
Yeah, Ryan.
Richard Pryor is definitely light skinned.
Yeah, Richard Pryor is like
Yeah, he's like the GOAT. So
that's a fact.
you niggas got Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle. That's cool, but we got Richard Pryor. Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney dark, bro.
He's like red.
Paul Mooney's red. So what actually got you into doing that? Now I know you was doing it back in high school when we was growing up, but I mean like what actually made you want to pursue rapping?
So I didn't even start listening to rap until I was in like the 9th grade. I didn't start listening to rap for real until like the 9th grade, even though like I knew like the popular shit, like Get Rich or Die Trying came out like we were in middle school.
Yeah, that was like
all that bullshit.
04,
But, like
02.
actually listening to rap because I liked it. Yeah, it wasn't until like 9th grade, and it was because my brother came home with a mixtape, and it was The Game Dissing G Unit. And I heard 300 bars and running, and I was like, oh, you could just talk shit about people over beats? I could do this.
I could do that. All right, for sure, man. And then did you start in 9th grade?
I recorded a song. No, I probably didn't start, so probably like a year after that. A year and a half after that. 'Cause I didn't record a song until I was 16.
Okay.
Yeah, with Fresh. It was me
Oh,
and Jerry.
Fresh.
And
I ain't heard that name in a
The
while.
song's floating around on someone's MySpace.
Damn, my man said MySpace.
It's floating around. It might be on his MySpace. It's floating around on someone's MySpace, but yeah,
That's crazy.
It was like the first thing I did when niggas was jerking.
Yo, that is right. That was like right when Skinny started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yep. So fast forward to now. Do you feel like every rapper has like a stance on like what they talk about. Either you're a trap guy, you're this guy, you're a lyricist, you're a just beats and mainly just like something to catch in between. Like
Right.
Like do you feel like you belong in a lane, or are you more on that Tyler the Creator shit where it's like I'm not in a lane, I'm here doing it?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like if you go through my SoundCloud, like it's not specifically one sound. I do a whole bunch of different shit because that's just like who I am as a person. Like I don't try and stick to like one thing,
Yeah.
So like I like to dip and dabble in different things. So my music is the same way. Like I'll have like some up to date shit, like catchy, just short song, like a little bop, and then I got stuff where I'm really rapping. I got some stuff where I sing. It's just all over the place. I just like whatever I feel like at the time, or like whatever the beat tells me to do is really how I make music.
Okay. All right. So now when you're creating a song, right? Do you just say like I'm just about to sit down and write something, or are you just outside, hooping and then be like, yo, like this something just clicked where you just wrote down like 6 bars just because of that, or do you just like naturally go with the flow on the beat?
It's like both. Like, so I've never like just went in and just, oh well, I did. Okay, one song I ever made is completely freestyle. It's called Stuck, and I'm like singing, but I was drunk. So that whole song is just like a drunken freestyle.
But I was drunk.
And then, but mostly like either I'll just sit around and write a couple bars here or there, or I'll just like go to record. I'll just be like, all right, I'm gonna record today, and then play a beat and then just write to it.
Okay.
Like on the spot.
Who do you get your beats from? Someone? Do you do them or?
So you know Tyler Krilisky?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's made some beats for me.
He does beats?
Yeah, he's a beast. My man Panther, Akira.
Oh,
made beats
yeah.
for me.
I didn't know he was still around here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Who else has made? Oh, Bless from Nameless. He's from the Falls too. And then
that's a lot of locals. Like so you actually like gotten with other local people to create music.
Yeah, I try to. Like, it's better that way. Like, Panther's my man, so I got like a shit ton of his beats. Like,
okay,
just in the cut. Like, I got beats from him from like 5-6 years ago that like sound like they could be played today, and I just be going through like, oh,
damn.
all right.
Wow, that's talent, bro. So so you know you do the rapping, right? You also do working 2 jobs, right?
Yeah. I'm a struggling artist.
Aren't we all? I'm a struggling artist. But
that's why you niggas need to go on the Spotify and listen to my shit.
But now, do you feel like what you go through on a day-to-day life, as far as like, you know, like working 2 jobs and all that stuff, do you feel like that fuels you to probably want to become a rapper, or is the rap just strictly hobby?
I do rap for fun, but having a boss is always motivation. Like, I hate that shit.
Mm-hmm. Like just having someone around that actually like tell you what to do and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here working, and I'm gonna get my like, however much my fucking check is gonna be that week, and then this nigga made like a couple $1,000 that week. Like, nah,
right, off of the work you did.
Yeah, I want the big check.
I feel that, man. Now, aside from that, not only do you have that going on, you got the 2 jobs, you got the rapping going on, but you also actually just became a new father.
Yep.
First time father.
Yep.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Baby boy.
Yep.
Right. How old is he now? 4
3 months.
3 months. 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is that adjustment like? What's that been for you? Like, obviously, you know, you can try to prepare as much as you want, right? But did that translate? Did that preparation time translate to what you expected versus what happened?
Nah, you can try and prepare as much as you want, but like until you're in it, it's all just learning on the fly. Like every day is something different. It's all just learning on the fly. Like it's complete adjustment to everything.
Daily.
Mm-hmm. Daily.
Now you've been with your girlfriend now, right?
Yeah.
For quite some time, actually, right?
Yeah, over a year and a couple months, 3 months.
Now, how was that transition for you guys, like as a couple, of like, you know, just going, you know, through your lives, you know, working, and now all of a sudden, baby, plus all this other stuff y'all got going on.
Shit ain't been easy, but we make it work. Like, it's definitely, I don't know, it's definitely a challenge. Like, just adjusting to like what she does and like how she likes to get everything done when she has them or when I have them, and vice versa. Like, it's just a learning process, you know.
Yeah.
And like, the hardest thing for me through it all has been like understanding that not only is she helping me raise him, but like she also has to deal with the fact that she carried him all that time and he's not there no more. Like, her body's different and all this stuff that she's got to deal with.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm. So like, as a guy, it's hard to completely understand that, but I care about her, so I gotta try and empathize with that, you know, and sympathize and help out with that part of it, and that's probably been the hardest part for me of it all, honestly.
Okay.
But being a dad itself is it's just a learning experience, and it's all fun because he doesn't know anything. Like every day is something fresh to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just starting to figure out hands and feet. Like, yo, these are mine. I can touch them. Like, yeah, grabbing stuff.
That's cool, man. Hey, what's the one most, at least as far as right now, what's the most like rewarding thing for being a first time father?
Now is because he can smile on his own. It's like him recognizing me.
You used to make him smile? You used to just do his face like that?
Not make him smile, but like, so at first he was kind of smiling, not because he wanted to, it was just like he's seen us do it, so he took that in. So like now he was just smiling back like, oh, this is what they do, so I'm doing it. But now like he can smile because he's happy, like being like, oh, that's dad, like, what up?
Yeah.
Smile, do a little airplane thing with him, smile and giggle, like that's crazy. And before it was just like he wasn't really making a lot of noises, and he would just stare at you and cry. So,
so now you got that going on. But also another venture you actually have is you do the Trap Nerd podcast.
Yeah, Trap Nerd.
Now y'all do that once a week.
Yeah, once a week. We record every Saturday. They come out Monday morning. Well, they come out Monday at like midnight. Marv's got that shit like clockwork. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
For the people that don't know, Marvin is the executive producer.
Basically, he's like the producer. He's the cameraman. He provides all the stuff for audio. He edits everything. Like, puts it on everything.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. He's got his own media company. If you guys are looking for stuff.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how do you feel about what is your role on Trap Nerd?
So at first, it was just CJ and Layson, and they asked me to come on as a guest, and then people just fucked with it. So I became a regular on the show. So I'm just like technically the third mic if we're doing like numbers for the mics. I'm just like support basically.
Okay.
Like,
are you like an actual like co-host? Like it'd be like one of them's like the primary host, and then the other two are
it's like
co-hosts?
It would be like if it was Naruto, CJ and Layson would be like Sasuke and Naruto, and I'd be like Kakashi. I'm like, I'm not the main character, but I matter, nigga. Like,
okay, because I mean, like Kakashi, he's a teacher though, like,
but he wasn't like. At the end of the day, niggas wasn't really like Kakashi's gonna be great.
Right.
Well, let's see where this takes us.
Okay, I like that. For those who don't know what we're talking about, that's actually an anime. That's a different venture for another day, y'all. Now with all that stuff going on, how are you able to balance out life with so many different things that you got going on right now? You still have time for.
So aside, like actually making music has kind of taken a back burner. I've recorded some songs recently, but I mean, like 2 months ago recently.
Mm-hmm.
So, but in like comedy, I get that off with Trap Nerd, but I want to try and get like catch some open mics and shit and do stand up.
Okay.
And then work, like my other job, luckily, like I get to make my own schedule, so I can always make sure that I get a day off, like to get time to do what I gotta do, or like spend time if I work all the time. I don't know, just knowing how to juggle shit.
Yeah, I mean it's gotta be difficult. Like I like for me personally, I don't have half as much of the stuff you got going on, let alone not even having a child. So I mean, I can't fathom having 2 jobs, trying to do rap, whether it's for a hobby or whatever, but still like accessing time and time with other people and all this other stuff, and then doing another podcast you do weekly, and then still have time for your significant other, your child. That's a lot. Like in my eyes, that's a lot. So to be able to juggle that stuff effectively and still maintain
the upside,
everything is crazy.
The upside that helps make it easy is that she's here. Like, we're not separated. I don't gotta go pick him up and make sure if I want to go do something, I got a babysitter. Like, she's here. Like, if I got to do something, she'll take him. If she got to do something, I'll take him. Like, it's not a big deal.
So
and that, like, helps a lot.
So you guys have really been able to figure out this this parenting thing as far as making schedules work and all that stuff.
Yeah, so far. It took time. Because it's hectic. Like,
I know his sleep schedule
wasn't right, you know, so like figuring all that out and waking up when he cries and everything and adjusting, like, so for me, sleep is not that big of a thing. Like, I'll go to sleep for 3 hours and then I could spend the next 21 hours awake. Like, she needs her sleep. So like that was a big adjustment. You know?
Now, aside from all this stuff we've talked about so far, there's more to you. You're actually a big sports fan.
Yeah.
Right? You're a Packers fan.
Yep.
Green Bay Packers. And in basketball, you are probably the only, even the people listening, the only Brooklyn Nets fan.
Since New Jersey. Since we lost in the finals that year, but whatever.
Now, Green Bay, quick outlook on the season. How do you think you guys are going to do in the division? Do you think you guys are even going to make the playoffs? If you do, how far? What do you see on your 2019 outlook for the Green Bay Packers?
For the division, if we can beat the Bears both games, we're going to win the division. Like, Detroit is irrelevant.
Wow.
Minnesota, their quarterback is Kirk Cousins, so that don't matter.
Yo, I saw something that said he was 5-26 against like winning teams with winning records or something.
So
Eesh.
It's just Chicago. That's it. All we gotta do is get past Chicago. We're good. Our offense should be better. I don't know about this LaFleur guy. Him and Rodgers been off to a shaky start, but
yeah. How's your offense looked in the preseason so far? Because I know he at least played a quarter by now.
I don't think so.
I know
we got laced by the Ravens. I feel like he didn't play a lot in that game. But I feel like our offense will be better. But it's hard to tell because this dude. I mean, the Titans' offense last year was ranked like 24th. So like, I don't understand. Like, I didn't see the offensive genius in signing him with the 24th ranked offense in Tennessee. And people like Mariota's hurt. Like, whatever excuse you want to make, we're 24. They're in the bottom tier in offense, and that's supposed to be his specialty. So that'd be like if someone was like they praise Bill Belichick for being a defensive genius, and like, what's his defense rank? 22nd. Oh, okay.
Right. Like, this is what you're good at, and you're not good at it.
You're not even the middle of the pack. Like, once you get to the mid-20s, like, you're at the bottom of the pack.
Yeah.
32 teams.
You're on the hot seat, legit. You know.
So he just, I don't know. He lucked up by knowing the right people. They're talking, like, just let Aaron Rodgers call audibles. Let him get to the line and change things. He'll be okay. Y'all spend money on the defense. The defense will be better. There's no way we can be as bad as we've been. Defense has to be better. We spent money. That's the only place we spent money was on defense.
Yeah, y'all defense was shot.
Yeah, trash.
Y'all defense was shot, and then when y'all caught games where the offense couldn't do anything, that's when it got bad.
Yeah, the games where the offense couldn't move the ball because Aaron Rodgers is on one leg and no one's catching because we got all rookies except for Devontae Adams. Like, what are we supposed to do? And defense costs us so much. They need to be better. They cost us a few trips to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. When y'all played us that year, we shouldn't have routed y'all like that.
No, that was crazy. In the year we were up on the Seahawks by like 24, and they came back and lost. Like, whose fault is that? That's a defense's fault. We was up by 24. There's no reason. Like, the game against the Cardinals, the game went to overtime. Aaron Rodgers threw a Hail Mary to send the ball to overtime. Send the game to overtime. The first possession, they go down and score a touchdown. That's like the shitty thing. That's been the shitty thing about being a Packers fan for the last couple of years. Any close game where Aaron Rodgers won't have a chance to touch a ball at the end, or overtime, if we lose the coin toss, the game is over. It's over. Our defense is not stopping anybody. They're gonna score whatever they need to score, a field goal or a touchdown. It doesn't matter, and they're gonna win.
Damn. Now on the other spectrum, The Brooklyn Nets. Quick outlook on 2019 Brooklyn Nets.
2019, we'll probably. I mean, the Eastern Conference. We'll be in the bottom half of the Eastern Conference, probably like 6 to 8. But
6 to 8 seed.
Yeah.
So y'all going back to the playoffs?
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the playoffs. We probably won't be top tier until we get Kevin Durant back. I guess they've been working out with Carmelo Anthony. That would be, I'll take it. Him and Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench would be nasty.
Yeah.
And then we get KD back. I'm not gonna rush KD back though. Like, if it's like the end of the season, we're for sure in the playoffs, and the doctor's like, nah, KD is good. Like, he can definitely come play. If it's like he's 80%, nah. But if he's like, nah, he can go play, then let him come play, because we can win in the East with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. I don't care what nobody's saying. Like,
well, facts.
Y'all can. The Sixers got whoever they want. We got enough depth outside of KD and Kevin Durant that will be fine to go against most of them teams. Like,
yeah, definitely
good.
Definitely, I definitely think that
none of them have a point guard to check Kyrie. No team in the East. I mean, you could say Ben Simmons, but Kyrie a boogie on that nigga. I don't know what you talking about.
Yo, he's the most misunderstood star in the league. Like, it really is. It's crazy. Like,
it's hard not to be misunderstood when you go on camera and say the Earth is flat and you're a professional athlete.
Bruh, he could just want to think the Earth is flat. Like, what's wrong with that? That ain't got nothing to do with him with the wop 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 wop. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with
not flat. That's not misunderstood. That's you spewing false information to the masses.
Man. All right, before we head out, I want to hit you with something that you wasn't expecting. If you could rap 1 to 2 bars to your son,
what
would you say?
Rap 1 or 2 bars?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, hit him.
For the
hit him, y'all. Hit him, y'all. Look at him.
Future message.
Future message
bars.
It could be as simple as, yo, Tesla, don't do crack, something, you'll have a heart attack.
I don't know.
I got him. I got him stuck. He wasn't ready for it, yo. He wasn't.
Because there's just so many lessons to only pick, like, I don't know.
Tell him don't do crack.
Don't do crack for a fact. Don't do crack for a fact. Don't do crack. Don't trust shit niggas say. Let them show you. And these girls are shicey. Don't let them hoe you.
Hey, my man. All right, man. Thanks again for coming and doing an episode of the Ed Jesse Encounter. Now, how can people find you?
SoundCloud is where all my music is. So you look up Xavier Lee on SoundCloud. I'll be on there. I got a video on YouTube. It's got like 1,000 views for the song I did called Now. Xavier Lee. Same thing on Spotify. I got an EP on Spotify. Check it out on there. And then if you look up the Trap Nerd Podcast on Spotify, everything else, whatever you got, iTunes will be on there. Trap Nerd Podcast. My man CJ that does a podcast makes the hats and T-shirts and
everything. He makes everything
and whatever you could think of. Hit up the Trap Nerd Creations for that. And I think that's all I got. Oh, I got a show September 14th, Bonds Lake, for Ted Fest 4.
Okay. Where is that?
Bonds Lake is like out near Wheatfield.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the address so you can post it with this.
Yeah, and you're doing a set there. It does that? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, 45-minute set. I don't know what time yet.
Okay.
I probably won't know till the day of, but yeah, there's a bunch of bands, all local, bunch of bands playing, artists, all day, food, drinks. It's a good time.
Are you on Facebook, Instagram? I mean, you said Instagram. Facebook.
Instagram is X from the dark web.
X the letter, like just the letter X.
Just the letter X from the dark web, all one word. Well, that's how Instagram is. And then my Twitter is Tyrannosaurus X. And then Facebook is Xavier Lee. It's all the same.
Okay, all right. Everybody, there will be links to everything at the bottom once I figure out how to do that stuff. once again, Xavier, thank you for coming through and doing an episode.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, this is to promote you, okay? Whatever you got going on, please let me know. Hit me with a message on the page, the Ed Jesse Encounter. You can find me there. We can talk. Let's get it together. And until next time, peace.